Guys, this chapter, My Hero Academia 245. Oh my gosh, this is it. This is the arc that we've been waiting for. This is the arc where we see the heroes be at their wits' end. This is the arc where we're gonna see crazy things. So yeah, My Hero Academia 245, it's the beginning of the end. People are saying end game, all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, guys, we're reaching it. That point, I've been speaking about it for ages. I remember I've been telling this from day that there's gonna be a point in this series that the heroes are gonna lose. I always thought it was gonna be the All For One versus All Might fight, or there's gonna be a point where people are gonna be like, okay, this is the turning point where the villains now have the upper hand. And it's starting. Like, we're literally seeing Shigaraki's big plan unfold. We're seeing the fall of Hero Society going to come down. We're gonna see probably Hawks. Like, I don't know, it's seeming like we've got some death flags for Hawks. Even maybe Endeavor a little bit as well. So, like, it's crazy. So guys, let's talk about My Hero Academia 245. A couple of things I want to talk about. Shigaraki, right at the end of the chapter, they talk about, so 4 months time, basically. Now, 4 months time in manga and 4 months time in real life, like, we don't know how it's gonna go down. This 4 months can literally be like 10 chapters. You get what I mean? Like, it can literally be like in 3-4 chapters. So we genuinely do not know how long this is gonna take. The time, like, the way that time flows within the series and here is going to be a bit interesting. So I doubt it's going to be like, what, we're in October right now, so I doubt like, what, January time, February time, it's gonna be like, okay, this is when it's gonna happen. Who knows? Probably before the end of the year or so. So yeah, in 4 months time, basically Hawks, this is what Hawks relayed onto Endeavor through a special message, like through a lot of encryption, all that kind of stuff. And I want to talk about that in a second. They have a plan to just destroy Shigaraki. No, lol. No, they have a plan to just destroy society. So, yeah, at the end of the school year, something's gonna happen. And they say something. They say, what did they say? Once Tamura gets that power, we'll finally be ready to do it. Now, when I read that the first time in the chapter, I was like, it genuinely just flew right past my head. I didn't know what they were talking about specifically, because you see that chapter, it's like Shigaraki's been doing some training montage, like Dragon Ball Z kind of style, but he's staring at the hand, and this looks like such an awesome panel. Like, this My Villain Academia, the recent arc that we got to, that's when I was just like, okay, Shigaraki is the villain that I'm standing. This is when, like, Shigaraki, he's grown and he's become into his full-fledged villain. I just don't see how Shigaraki can lose right now. I don't see any hero that can take him out. Maybe, like, Endeavor because of his quirk, like, he can burn him alive or something, but, like, I don't see Deku even laying some hands on Shigaraki. He can't. Like, you can't even get in Shigaraki's close vicinity without dying or crumbling or whatever. Like, we saw the fight between him and Ridestro. Like, that was crazy. Ridestro literally had to cut off his own legs just to survive. So we know he's going to destroy everything. And Shigaraki's always wanted to destroy society. He's always wanted to see everything crumble. But what is he talking about in 4 months? Is it he's going to master his quirk to a new level? Or is it going to be another quirk? Because don't forget, guys, All For One always wanted to give Shigaraki another quirk. If you don't believe me, go back. It was during the All Might versus All For One arc. All For One takes out Best Jeanist and says, your quirk will not suit Shigaraki. So we always know that was the plan. Now, obviously, All For One's kind of in prison right now. So what's going on? There's a theory that I saw on Reddit that I kind of want to speak about, which was pretty. I saw it and I was just like, damn, like, it seems pretty plausible. So some guy said that basically this is 3 things which is going to happen. And that, so, you know, in this 4 months time, the Liberation Front are going to attack 3 places at once. They're going to attack the city for chaos. They're going to take down UA High, because obviously that's the breeding ground for heroes. And they're going to take out and break out All For One and Stain from Tartarus. Now, I'm not sure if they obviously want to take out Stain, like, that's not their main goal, but definitely All For One. Remember the last time All Might, because I was rewatching anime season 3, because season 4, like, we're basically here. So I was rewatching the episode when All Might comes to speak to All For One, and All Might's just like, you'll rot here for the rest of your life. And All For One's like, for the rest of my life, you say, and then starts laughing. So obviously, like, he's gonna come out. And is it going to be a situation where he comes out and he gives the quirk to Shigaraki? Or has he already given it? Like, I'm not really sure. Because imagine All For One's already given it and, like, just Shigaraki just hasn't used it or, like, manifested it yet. I don't know. Or maybe it can be something like, because the whole point of we don't really know much about the sense of how Ultron can give his quirks, because Nomu, like, that's really interesting as well. Like, the Doctor has been making these high ends, these Nomus, and then like Ultron's in prison. How are you getting all these quirks? So we know that the Doctor has some stuff to do about it. So maybe like the Doctor gives Shigaraki a quirk via, like, that's how Ultron's gonna give, like, maybe Ultron's already given a quirk to the Doctor for the Doctor to give to Shigaraki. Maybe something like that. But either way, something's happening with Shigaraki. He's already gotten stronger, but like what's gonna happen is crazy. So I think this is basically what's going to happen. This theory, the whole fact of attacking Tartarus, that's gonna be crazy. Now I'm gonna get to that again, because I want to talk about it again, obviously. But what I really want to talk about what's kind of I don't know what, like, it's just funny to me. A lot of people seem to think Endeavor's stupid, or people are like, oh, because even in this chapter, which didn't make sense, like Hawks was just like, yeah, Endeavor's not really the sharpest knife in the drawer, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, I'm like, are we speaking about the same character? Because literally, Endeavor probably is one of the smartest heroes. He solved the most cases. The guy's a detective, practically. Like, he really put a Sherlock Holmes to shame in this chapter. Because it was really cool, and that's what I liked about this chapter. The tension and suspense. I really loved how Horikoshi delivered it, in the sense of Endeavor unraveling and finding this out, and, like, going through, like, what's gonna happen, in a sense, because Hawks was all emphasizing, make sure you read the second section. And it was like the second word of each sentence was a message that Hawks wanted to tell Endeavor, and I was just like, bruh, like, that was crazy. So yeah, Shigaraki, they've got something planning up their sleeves, and what's really interesting, and what I really like about it also, it was pretty cool to see, we see Gigantomachia in this chapter. So like Hawks comes to like the round table basically, and this is obviously the leaders of the Superpower Liberation Front. I don't think Shigaraki was there, because we see like an empty seat. But obviously Redestro's there. I really love how they're still using Redestro. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, so they come and you see like the round table, Dabby's there, Spinner's there twice, and then behind them is Gigantomachia, and he's got some armor. That's probably by Redestro, their company. Detnerat, it's probably by them. But what's really interesting, it just shows you how like Gigantomachia, he's fully submitted to Shigaraki right now. Like, they fully have total control over Gigantomachia, and that is crazy. Like, even if they didn't have the whole 100,000 people, if they just had Gigantomachia, like, who right now can take him out? Like, Gigantomachia is that strong. Like, the guy is a mountain practically. He can literally create natural disasters just because of his sheer strength and size. So that's just ridiculous. So I really like to see that, how they basically got him on. Seems like Shigaraki is his master right now, which is really, really cool. And there was another line which kind of got me excited as well. And, Hawks is basically saying like, yeah, we've been infiltrating this ideology throughout society. Everyone's believing it and that. And then they talk about Endeavor and how he's into Izuku, Bakugo, and Shoto. They're interning at Endeavor's office. And, Dabby says a line saying, looks like he hasn't gotten much stronger. And I am sure that Dabby is not talking about Deku. Dabby is definitely talking about Todoroki. And guys, I think we're gonna get it. I think we're gonna get the meet up between Dabby, Todoroki, Endeavor. Like, I think we're gonna get that kind of storyline to come to its close within this arc, which is gonna be really, really cool. Now, speaking about the Todoroki family, can we just appreciate the fact that Endeavor's building, Endeavor has literally 30 sidekicks. I think like the main one that we saw is Burning, and this is what I love about My Hero Academia. I've kind of noticed it, mainly through Endeavor's office, but probably maybe like in other ones as well. I love how like in Endeavor's office, some of the sidekicks also have fire quirks as well. It's like they saw them, so like, this is the hero that I need to work under. Like, I really love that kind of thing. I think that's pretty cool. Now Endeavor's office is a freaking, like, this is like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a skyscraper. The guy is, I don't know, I just really, when I think of Endeavor, I really think of Batman a lot, just in the sense of how Endeavor's kind of very investigative, and it seems like he has a plan, like a solution for every kind of problem. I really get Batman kind of vibes, and especially when I'm seeing all of this, I'm seeing that like their offices and Endeavor's kind of office. That was pretty cool. So yeah, Burning, that's like the famous sidekick. I think she's cool. I can't wait to see more of these people. Yeah, like the Endeavor office, they're gonna be heavily involved with this. He basically found out what was going on. So next chapter, like, I think we're really gonna speed up, and I'm liking the pace. Like, I'm liking that Endeavor we found out in this chapter. Endeavor knows. So Hero Society practically know next chapter. So it's really intriguing. They're gonna get things together. Like, how's it gonna happen? Is Hawk's gonna die? Probably, guys. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. But yeah, this chapter, pretty sick. Yeah, guys, this chapter was amazing. Hawks, he's flying too close to the sun, but I just love Hawks as a character, though. That's the thing. So I can't wait to see what's happening. Guys, what do you think? Like, do you think, what is this power that Shigaraki's obtaining or going to obtain? And it's crazy that the Liberation Front, they know Izuku, they know Bakugo, they know all of that kind of stuff. So they've got eyes and ears everywhere. So I feel like they're targets as well. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen there. So yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comments below, guys. This is Shigaraki-san. If you like what I had to say, please drop a like. That will be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you next week for like greatness. That is 246, guys. It's about to go down. Like, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Peace out, guys. Goodbye.